Welcome back, Jim Boy's Kitchen. No, notice what this is? Oh man, yeah, this is pickled pigtails. Pigtail, and of course it's salted pigtail. So now I'm gonna show you how to do delicious pigtail. We're gonna figure out how we're gonna do this. We're gonna come to a boil it very tenderly, chop it up, and let's decide whether we're gonna put inside a little stew pigtail, a plain fried pigtail, a steamed pigtail, or hey, a curry pigtail. All right. So we got a pigtail here, and it's a pickled pigtail. We're ready to cook. All right, here I got some water boiling up right in this pan here. I'm gonna boil this water up and keep it, bring it to a boiling temperature. Then I'm gonna add the pigtail inside, and we're gonna boil the pigtail until it becomes tender. All right, after rinsing draining out that soaked liquid, that pasteurized liquid that the pigtail was in, I rinse it off nicely. Now it's time to put it in the pot to boil. Alright, the water came to a boiling temperature. One by one now, you're going to take that pigtail and just put it in there. We're going to try to submerge this pigtail. You can put it whole. Notice we didn't cut it up as yet. We just want to boil it together. Then later on we can always cut it down, alright? And you believe me, it's wonderful when you could hold a whole pigtail like this and bite it too. It's delicious, yeah. Alright, we're going to put this in the water now. We're going to let this do its thing. We're going to boil this pigtail for at least half an hour. And then it's going to become tender, right? Remember, this is pork, that's all. It's simple. And of course, it's not fat. There's no fat in the pigtail, so it's pretty good. Let it boil down for 30 minutes. Alright, so now we're going to cover this and let it do its thing for 30 minutes. Right? Until it becomes tender. In here, folks, I got some legs, chicken parts, chicken wings, legs, thighs. And now I'm going to make a jerk chicken out of this bad boy here. Wash it up, clean it up nicely. Then put some simple black pepper, garlic powder, some seasoning salt. That's all about it. And then get me one of these homemade bad boy Jamaican seasoning. You could actually pick this up in a regular supermarket. Jerk salt, jerk seasoning, alright? So now I'm going to put a little bit. Don't want to put too much, but I'm going to put some to give it that wonderful jerk flavor. Now what I'm trying to do here now is to get this jerk marinade with the chicken, alright? And then I'm going to mix this bad boy up, and then I'm going to let it marinate overnight, and then hey, put it on that bad boy grill, and it will be so much tender. Now what you want to do, wash your hands very clean. Alright, with the marinade here, got me the jerk seasoning there already. Wash your hand thoroughly and mix this bad boy up. What we want to do at this point, we want to season up this chicken here with it jerk seasoning. You could also make your homemade, which is pretty easy. One day I'll show you how to make that with paprika, some black pepper, some ketchup. I'll show you some garlic, onion. Oh, nice and simple. Oh man, look at this. Got this bad boy seasoned up all with the jerk here. And now for the tenderizing process. For the tenderizing process, we're going to just add a little bit of olive oil. That's the secret, alright? Now we're going to put a little bit of olive oil. There. And I'm going to mix this bad boy up. Now, the reason why you put olive oil, olive carry that flavor, alright? And it blends with the jerk sauce very nicely. At the same time, it's going to tenderize this chicken as it's marinated. Preferable overnight will be nice, alright? Look at this, folks. Oh man, beautiful jerk chicken coming up. Now I'm going to cover this bad boy and let it marinate for at least 4 hours. Then I'm going to put the bad boy on the grill and get it nicely. All right, this time I'm gonna open the pot. It's been an hour and a half as I brought this to a nice tenderness. This pigtail. Now I'm gonna cool this bad boy down and leave it to cool. I'm gonna take off the heat at this time and let it cool down. Then I'll put it and cut it up into nice bite-sized pieces. Then we're gonna curry this baby, nice pigtail curry. You will love it, Jim Boy's Kitchen. All right, so I'm gonna let this bad boy cool down now. Look at that beautiful tender pigtail. Let it cool down. All right, it's a different action here. You could do a curry, you could do stewed. I changed my mind. I'm going to do stewed. Let's do a stewed pigtail. How delicious. Bringing the pot up to the curry here up to a nice temperature. And then we're going to add a little bit of oil. We're going to estimate the oil. Give it about 2 tablespoons. That's pretty good. The reason why we want to use oil now, we want to just saute up and kind of cook down the tomato sauce. We're going to use tomato sauce to do this nice, wonderful stewed pigtail. And I already cut it up into bite-sized pieces. Oh, man. Do it my way, you will love it. Pigtail my way, Jim Boy's Kitchen way, all right? All right. We're going to put... just 1 tablespoon of tomato sauce. That's all. 1 tablespoon is perfect to do the trick. You hear that beautiful sound? That means the pigtail is coming up so rapidly. And with that also, I will add Alright, you could also use fresh chopped garlic and chopped onion, but also you could use grind. I already grind some beautiful onion and garlic here, so with some chili. All right, so make like a green paste right now. We're gonna get that tomato on there, tomato sauce cooking down. Then we're gonna add this bad boy, give it a flavor. Not too much, just a little bit to give it that flavor. 2 tablespoons of this grind up chili with onion, garlic, and a little bit of green pepper, bell pepper, celery. That's all. All right. And now we're gonna get this bad boy cooked down. Man, you had smell of vision. You smell this bad boy right away. All right, we're gonna stir this bad boy up. Want to stir it up so that it doesn't burn. You want it to cook properly. All right. All right, cook down the tomato sauce very nicely. Now we got a nice bite-sized pieces of the pigtail right there. Oh man, beautifully done, beautifully done. Gonna start turning this bad boy up. Saute it up together here. Oh man, you have smell-o-vision. You smell it right away. Incorporate all the pigtail that's cut up nicely. Now remember, if you have a big family, hey, make yourself a big carry here of pigtail. You will love it. Jim Boy's Kitchen way. Look at that. We're going to let it kind of incorporate with all the seasoning at this point and let it kind of toast. All right, we're going to kind of toast. Hear that popping sound? We want to kind of toast that pigtail now with that tomato sauce and the seasoning. All right, and that's what I'm going to bring out the flavor. I'm going to turn it up. Just careful, you don't want it to burn. And then we're going to add some water in this bad boy and let it bring some gravy into place. At this time, folks, all right, we're going to add some water in here now. This is what's going to give it that incorporation of some gravy. Oh, man, look at that. And you don't want to put too much at this time. We want it to kind of stir fry. Stewed down then with this water and the seasoning and the tomato sauce. Look at that, how beautiful pigtail, almost ready to eat. Now this is ready to eat. It's fully cooked, folks. I boiled it very tenderly. Look at this, very tenderly, all right? And for an hour and a half, the pigtail, I'm just kind of putting on some lipstick and some makeup on this now, all right, on the pigtail. So it's ready to eat for you. All right, with this now, as we mentioned, the pigtail, and the makeup and all of that. We're gonna add some bad boy seasoning salt. We don't want to put too much because remember it was pickled already with salt, all right? And we washed it off very nicely. Love the bad boy black pepper. Ain't nothing like a nice stewed pigtail with some spice, all right? Put some bad boy black pepper in there. Then with that, we're gonna kick it up a notch with some bad boy garlic powder. Oh man, ain't nothing like a delicious garlic powder. Oh yeah. Just kick it up a notch there. And now we're gonna just mix this bad boy up and let it do its thing. We're gonna turn it up, stir it up. Oh yeah, in the pot once again. Now we could let it stir down, stew down with this water here, and it's gonna have less gravy. All right. So we could eat a nice solid piece of stewed pigtail. How about that? Or you could make a good enough gravy so you could do it with rice and all of that. So we're gonna cover this bad boy, put the heat down to medium, and then we're gonna let it boil its way down and become a little thicker. And that's all. The pigtail is ready, and I'm gonna show you. Oh man, you have smell-o-vision, folks. You'll be licking your finger. All right, put some bad boy raw onion in there. Kick it up a notch. Stir up this bad boy. And we're gonna let it do its thing now, and then this pigtail is gonna ready. Let it go down for like about, we'll simmer it down with all the seasoning and everything. Let it go down for a nice, let's say, you tell me. Let's go for another 10 minutes, and this bad boy is ready. Make it my way, you will love it. If you like this dish, once again, you know what to do. Subscribe, ring the notification bell. Do your thing on Jim Boy's Kitchen for more. Now, as Jim Boy's Kitchen kicked up this pigtail a notch, my way. Do it my way, you will love it, folks. Stewed pigtail. Do you know what is pigtail? Does anyone know what is pigtail? Well, pigtail is simply pork from the pig, but it's the tail. And believe me, this is the part that has less fat in the pork, and it's delicious. It have a different texture. Just like for those that eat oxtail. Oxtail is the tail from the cow or the beef, and oh man, that tail is pretty good also. So that's what you call oxtail, the tail from the beef, and of course pigtail is the tail from the pork, the pig. All right, so that's a little tip from Jim Boy's Kitchen there. Here, let it continue doing its thing. Look at that. Look at that. You have smell-o-vision. You smell this bad boy right away. Fast dish for you folks. Make it my way. All right, and that's it. This is the pigtail. Turn off the heat. Beautiful gravy here. Nice little gravy. You could put more gravy if you want, but I like it a little dried. All right, so I'm going to show you now. Eat it with some rice. Oh man, delicious. You could eat this with rice or roti or just like that. All right, folks, that's the dish. Man, beautiful pigtail, stewed pigtail. I want you to make it Jim Boy's Kitchen way and you love it. Look at this. Time to take out this bad boy. Oh man, look at this. Beautiful. Well, and it's boiled also, you know, folks. It's boiled also. Look at this. Oh man, pigtail, beautiful pigtail. Oh man, look at that, folks. Oh man, oh, make it my way, you'll love it. You had smell-o-vision, you smell this bad boy right away. All right, folks, so I would like you to enjoy it. If you love this dish here that I just made for you, please subscribe to my channel. Ring the notification bell and press the like button. Subscribe like you're crazy. All right, I love you just the way you are. And, you know, I must remind you folks that be kind to someone that's not kind to you, and kindness will prevail. Yeah, Jim Boy's Kitchen all the way. Stewed pigtail. Make it my way, you'll love it, folks. All right, does anyone know what this is? This is ignition coil. There's a brand new one. for '07 Expedition. Now, the older vehicles had coil packs that distribute current. One coil pack that distribute electricity to each cylinder. All right, to all the cylinders at the same time. You could say the spark plugs. But the new generation of cars, especially from the '04 to the 2017 Expedition, they come with individual coil pack. This is a coil pack right here. It's an 8 cylinder, so this is for a '07, a 2007 Expedition. Now, they come with individual coil packs like this one. And it's very simple. I think one of the easiest thing to change on a expedition is the coil pack. The reason why I'll tell you this is because it's only one bolt, a little bolt that screw into here to the housing of the engine, and of course when you lose that bolt, there is a plug. All right, electrical connector that you unplug from here. That's all, and you pull this entire thing from the spark plug. For example, I did a few of them already, and they're very simple to change. Here is an old one of the old one that I took off. This is an old one that I took off, and they're pretty. I would say they're expensive. Not expensive for the vehicle that you drive to take care of the engine. This is one of the old coil pack here. You can see the difference. It's worn out. The spring is gone. See, it's an old one that came off. You see the spring in here. It's pretty worn out, unlike the new one. See the difference? And also, you got to be careful when something like this happens. You lose direct electricity to the plug. All right. So, and at the same time, when you put the new one in, you want to put a little bit of dielectric grease here, not regular grease. You put electrical grease, and the electrical grease will distribute electricity equally to the plugs. All right, and then you put some in here also. Yeah, just a little bit, and that will avoid corrosion to all the poles, all right, and the springs in here. Now, this is what, I'll give you an example of what it looks like when it goes into that plugs. I got some plugs that I took off. I took off a lot of plugs already, and I got a few here. I change all the plugs. Very easy to get the plugs out. See how bad the plugs is on an expedition. To get it running perfectly, you need to have access to take out your plugs, check your plugs almost twice a year. No, not twice a year, sorry. One time every 2 years. All right, if you could change it, do a tune-up in your vehicle, it will help the performance of the vehicle. Now, this is the plug sitting in the cylinder. All you got to do is when you put your dielectric grease here and a little bit here on the connector, you put your little screw there, plug it in, you push this down like so. This is the plug into the engine. You go down, you push down. It will make a connection, see, with the spring. It will make a connection with the spring here, and that's all it needs. When you push down, then what you do is you screw in that bolt there. Make sure you screw this down. You don't want to tighten it too much because it's a small little 8mm bolt, 7mm, so you don't want to break that stud, that bolt, all right? As soon as you snug this tightly, that's perfect. That's all you need, because you just want it to be catching on the plugs, that's all. And then you connect the connector here, and you're simply ready to go. And believe me, to change one of these, to solve this old one and put a brand new one, it takes less than, I would say, 10 minutes. No rushing, just take your time, 10 minutes. You could get one done. All right, so it goes and sits into the spring, and the spring activates like that. And this is the new one here that I replace. This is the only one left. I changed 7 already. How about that? So if you have a 2004 Expedition to 2017, you could actually do the coils yourself. All right, very easy to change. And then your vehicle performance will be doing very well with less, gas mileage. You're not going to burn too much gas. You're going to have more mileage for the dollar, especially with this economy that's going on. All right, folks, Jim Boy's Kitchen, a little tip for you right here. Another day I'll show you how to get this plug on, all right, how to get a coil on. It's very simple. Yeah, take less than 10 minutes to pop the old one out, put in the new. Just do it the right way and you get good performance in your vehicle. Once again, folks, I hope you like the dish that I made, that pictiel, delicious. Oh yeah, Jim Boy's Kitchen. Pigtail, oh man, stewed pigtail, delicious. Got the bad boy seasoned up jerk chicken here, nicely done, ready for the grill. Oh man, delicious. Make this stewed pigtail, folks. You will love it. Jim Boy's Kitchen way, you'll love it, alright? Until the next time, I see you then. Bye bye. Oh man, soda on ice. This is pretty good. With a little bit of. Anyone know what this is? Yeah, some peanut. Oh man, peanut, nothing beat roasted peanut in a shell. And you crack the shell. And you get that wonderful peanut. Many of you know about it, right? Yeah. That's peanut. Drink some of this. Pepsi and ice. I'm not a soda drinker, I just feel like that. I don't know why. Once again, thank you. Oh yeah.